In this video, I'm going to show you how to upload and showcase your portfolio, and we'll be working it in three different ways. The first way is, let's assume you're a graphics designer. I'll also show you how to upload your graphics work. If you're a video editor, I'll show you how to upload your videos work. If you are a web developer, I will also show you how to upload your project or your website. Now, the first thing we need to do is from the user dashboard, you're going to look at the sidebar. You will see a tab which states portfolio. Once you click on it, you're going to see the drop down which states portfolios. Once you click on it, you will see a button that enable you to add new portfolio. Once you click on that add plus button, this is the form you need to fill up in order for you to view your portfolio in your website. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to add a slider image. Now, what is this slider image and where will it display? If you go back to your portfolio, once you scroll down to the portfolio section, this is where the slider image will be displayed. So at this point, I'm going to choose an image. I'm going to use this. I designed two different flyers, one with a background and the other without a background. This is because I want you to be able to differentiate between the slider image and the thumbnails image. So I'm going to click this and open. Good. So it has been uploaded. Then we have the thumbnails image. Now the thumbnails image is going to be your actual design, maybe your flyer design if you're a graphics designer. If you're a video editor, let's say your video is on YouTube, you can use your YouTube thumbnails. If you're a web developer, what you need to do is if you have a live website, screenshot that website and upload it here as your thumbnails. So I'm going to choose a thumbnails, which is this first design. Then I'm going to add the language as English. The title, I'll put it as flyer design. Flyer design. Then the category, I'm going to put it as graphics design. The serial number, I'm going to put it as 1 because that is the one I want it to show first before any other portfolio. Then for the status, I'm going to put it as completed. You can also add it as progress. Let's say you are still working on the project. You can put it in progress. But if you are done with the project, you click on completed. Then the client name, I'll put it as Elizabeth. Then the start date, when do you start working on that project? Let's assume I'm going to choose a random date, first. Then the submission date, when do you ended that project? I'll choose it as second. Then the website link is optional. If you want external link or external sites, or you want to redirect them when they click on your portfolio, you can put the link here. But I'm going to leave it empty because it is optional. Then for the content, I'm going to show you how to generate content. I'll be using ChatGPT because I don't want this video to be too lengthy. So I want something that would automate and fast the process. Let's leave that for now. Then for the future, I'm going to turn it on. Now, why am I doing this? If you don't turn it on, you are not going to see it in your home page. It's not going to display on your home page. So, but it's going to display up in your portfolio page. Remember, your portfolio page is different from your home page. This is your home page. Your portfolio page is when you click here, it will redirect you to your portfolio. Hope you take note of that. So the main point is if you don't turn on the future, it's not going to display on your home page, which is here. Good. So we've done everything. Now the only thing remain is the content, the meta keywords, and the meta description. You might be asking, why is this meta details important? This is very important in order to make your website rank. For example, I can put a keyword here and I say graphics design. I click enter. I can say flyer design, flyer, design. Now, why am I doing this? Is because when people are searching for keywords related to this on the browser, what happens is that if it's match, there's high possibility that your website is going to rank in what in search engine. So that is the benefit of doing this. But I want ChatGPT to generate me viral keywords, okay, and viral description. So what I'm going to do is you need to give ChatGPT details, because one thing most people don't understand is that if ChatGPT don't know what you want, it's not going to give you what you want. So I'm going to copy this whole page. Like I'll copy it from here, copy it downward. If you are using mobile phone, then you don't need to copy this. Just explain to ChatGPT what you are doing. So what I'm going to do is that from this place, I'm going to, let me use a recording. I will say, in a clear and understandable way, provide me with viral meta keywords, a meta description, and a content write-up for this portfolio. Click send. So it's going to help me generate the words. So you can see it from here. So this is the prompt. You can write it down somewhere. Now I'm going to put the details, paste this in, then click send. All right, so in seconds, it will start generating you meta keywords. So these are the meta keywords, meta description, okay, content write-up. You see, this is really nice. All right, good. So what I'm going to do is I'll copy the meta keywords. I will replace it here. Let me just delete this other two. So I'll paste it, then I'll click enter. Then the meta description, a professional and eye-catching flyer designer for Elizabeth for both brand. Okay, I like this. Copy this. I'll put it here. Then the content write-up, I'll just copy all of these. Sorry, I don't have time to edit it. Normally, I will take my time and write it, but because this is a video and I don't want it to be too lengthy and overwhelming, so I'm just doing copy and paste. So you can see I've copied and paste. So automatically they help us to bolding the title for us. But if you want to do that, let's say you have a heading, for instance. Let me say heading 1, and you want to increase the size. All you have to do is highlight that heading. Then you can choose this name here. Maybe put it at 24. You can make it bold. If I remove it, you see it's not bold, but when I click on bold, it's bold. You can put underline. You can clear the whole format. Let's assume I want to clear this. I'll just click on this to clear, you can see, but I want it to be the way it is before. Good. Then what else you can do? You can change the height. Let's put it 2.3. So you can do a lot of things. So just take your time to walk through this. You can use this to include what are they calling it? Tables. Okay. So this is the rows, this is the columns. Then you can put a link. For example, you can turn this heading to a link, and you can just put any link there. Let's say google.com. Google.com. Insert link. So now it will work just like a link when people are clicking on it. Then you can put an image if you want. You can choose from your browser, or if you have a Google image, you can copy the parts and paste it here. You can also include video. If you have knowledge on programming, you can click on code and edit the code. You understand? If this is okay for you, but I'm not going to do that. You can also widen the screen if you don't have enough space. You can widen the screen. When you widen the screen, you have to scroll up. It's going to be up here. Now you can see now you have more space to work. So everything is customizable. Everything is what is customizable for you. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it to its normal position. So I'll click here for mini screen. So it go back to its position. So just play around with it. Play around with it. Good. So I think we are done with this portfolio. I will just click on submit. All right. So it has been submitted successfully. The next thing I'm going to do is to check it out. As you can see, this is the thumbnail, which is your work. Then this is the title, flyer design. This is the categories. Now, if I click on this image, it's going to take me to where I will see the slider image. So this is the slider image. Now, these are the information that you filled out. You can see the category here, the client name, the start date, the end date. Then if you scroll down, you are going to see the content that you filled in. So what I need to do now is to remove this heading one because it's not necessary. So I'll come back here. If I click on this place that says edit, once I click on edit, I will scroll down to where the content is and I'll remove the heading. Then when you are done, you have to scroll down and click on update. So it has been updated successfully. So you can see it here. So it's really nice. Also, when you click on portfolio here, this is where you're going to see all of your portfolio. Okay, you view all of your portfolio here. Now I'm going to try to include another one. Then I'll click on add portfolio. So I'll choose a slider. Let's use this. So this is my slider. Then I'll choose a thumbnail, which is this. Then I'm going to choose a name, which is English. Then the title, this is flyer, right? Okay. I can just say book launch design. You can call it anything. Then the categories, graphics design, the serial number two, the status, completed, client name. What is his name? Let me just call him John. It's just for sample. Then start date. I can put it third. Then end date. I'll put it fourth. Then website link is optional. The content, as usual, we'll take it to ChatGPT to generate for us. Then the future, I'll click on future. Now I'm going to copy this now. So ChatGPT can do its work. I said do for this. All right, good. So it's generating for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to paste it here, which is the meta keywords, and click enter. So this is the meta keyword. So for the meta description, I'll copy this. I'll put it here. Then for the content, I'll copy this. I'll put it here. Anyway, you can just look through it and edit it the way you want. So at this point, I think I'm done. I'll click on submit. So I have created two categories for graphics design. Let's go to video editing. So I'm going to click on add portfolio. I'm going to choose a slider image. Then I'm going to choose a language, which is English. Then the title, I'm going to call it AI video ad. Then I'm going to add a category, which is video editing. The serial number is going to be 1. Then the status is going to be completed. The client name, I can use my name, let's say Michael Oji. The start date, which is, you can go backward. For example, this is June. I can take it to January, let's say January 10. The submission date, I can take it backward to, let's say January 17, just 1 week. Now, this is where you will need to put the website link. You know, you can upload videos on the portfolio, but you can add your video link. So if you have YouTube link, you can add it here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a software which is Vimeo. So you can use Vimeo, upload your video, then copy the link and paste there. That is one way to go about it. Another way to go about it is to upload it on your Google Drive. If that is easier for you, copy the link and include it there. So I'm going to click on these 3 dots here and I'll click on copy link. I'll paste it here. Now I'm going to put a content. Don't worry, we're going to use AI. Always make sure you click on featured so that it can display up on your home page. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of these. Then I'll go to ChatGPT and do for this. I'll paste it here. Then I'm going to tell him to study this portfolio. Now, what I want to do is that I don't want to waste time explaining to him or giving him details about myself because that will take more time. So I will go and copy my portfolio link here and send to it. So ChatGPT will log in, go into my portfolio, study the home page, study every pages, then have idea on what to write for me. Brilliant. So it's searching the web. It means it's searching my website now. Good. Now it created a keyword for me, meta description, content write-up. Okay. Now tools, Adobe, After Effects, AI-based editing software, Canva. Anyway, I can use this. It's not bad. Okay, so let me just copy this. Then I can put it on my content. So don't worry about this. You see this place that say watch a video. If I click on it and I click on link, you will notice that it has already entered the URL for the video for me. So I don't need to do that again. And some of those pages are already bold and it's well written out. So I'll just leave it like this. Then for the keywords, I'm going to come here and copy this. I'll paste it here, click enter. Then for the description, I'm going to copy this. I'll paste it here as the description. So that's just it. Now there's something you can do. They call it embedded. Okay, where they don't have to go out of your portfolio in order for them to watch your video. You can impute video here. Now there are 2 ways to go about it. One of the way is click here that says video, then put in your Vimeo link. Where is it? This. Just copy this. Then click on insert. So automatically it just inserts the video. I think this is the best method to go about it. Then I'm going to scroll down and click on submit. So it has been submitted successfully. Now I'm going to show you how to add your website to the portfolio. Let's assume you are a web developer. So the first thing you need to do is click on this add portfolio. Then you can choose a slider. I'm going to use this FlexSiteBuilder. How am I able to get this image? Very simple. All you have to do is go to the website. For example, this is one of my websites and this is one of my websites. So you can take screenshots of them. You can use these snippet tools, okay, snippets tools, or you can use any screenshot editing tools. Just highlight the parts you want to screenshot. You can save them in your PC. That's how I was able to get this screenshot. Because it's not a design, so it's advisable you take screenshots of your words of the browser. So once you upload the screenshot image, you can choose a thumbnail. I'm going to use the same image. Then I'm going to change the language as English. The title, I'm going to say FlexSiteBuilder. The category is going to be web development. The serial number is going to be 1 because I want it to show up first. The status is going to be completed. The client name, I can put it as, let me just copy the same name as the title. The start date, I can go backward and choose January 1st. Then I can also choose the submission date as January 20, or let's use March 20. Then the website link, all I will just do is to copy the FlexSiteBuilder and I'll put it here. Then for the content, I'll use ChatGPT to generate a content for me. For the future, I'll put it as yes, I'll take it. So what I need to do now is to copy this. Then I'll paste it to ChatGPT. I'll say do for this. All right, you can see it's generating for me. So it has generated the meta keyword. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it here. Then this is the meta description. Then I'm going to copy the content write-up. Okay, still writing. The backend is PHP, Laravel. Let me just leave this. PHP is the backend. Laravel is the framework. Okay, so let's leave it like this. I can click on submit. It has been updated successfully. Good. Now I'm going to do another one again. I'll click on add portfolio. I'll choose the slider as DigiSend. Then I'll choose the thumbnail as the same screenshot of the design. Then I'll include a language as English. The title, I'll call it the descent. The descent. Then the categories, web development, serial number 2, status completed, client name. Let me just use the same name. Then the start dates. I can I can even go back here. For example, I can go back to 2024. I can choose September. Let's say September 10, 2024. Then the end date, I can go back to 2024. I can say December 23. Then the website, I'll go back to DD Send. So this is the website here. I'll copy the link and I'll paste it here. Good. Now I can now copy this information. I'll paste it at ChatGPT. So do for this. So this is the keywords. I'll copy it. I'll replace it here as the keywords. Then the meta description, I can copy this, replace it here as the meta description. Then for the content, it's done writing. I'll copy this and paste it here. Now there's something I would like to show you. Let me update this first. So it has been updated successfully. So you can see from here, we have two web development portfolio. We have one video editing portfolio. We have two graphics design portfolio. If you want to view this on your website, I'm going to come to, where is that place? The page. Then from your home, once you refresh, you scroll down to the portfolio page. You can see this is it here. This is everything. Like everything is going to be showing in all. Once you click on web development, you should be seeing only the web development project. Then once you click on graphics design, you should see only on what graphics design project. Then when you click on video editing, you should see only on video editing project. So I have to do it in three different stages so that you will understand how to upload it. Not that you should put different skills in your portfolio. No, I recommend you focus on one, maybe web development. You can create categories under web development like flyer design, maybe portfolio design, e-commerce. Those are your categories. The same thing with graphic design. You can specify and you can categorize based on the software you use. Maybe Canva, maybe Photoshop, just kind of like specify. So that's just it. I hope you got value from this video. And in the next video, I'll be showing you what you are going to gain when you go for the subscription package. For example, when you go to FlexSiteBuilder.com and you scroll down, you will realize that this is the free, the one we are using currently. It has just portfolio, but you see a lot of things are not there compared to even the starter plan. You can see the starter plan. You can create card, okay, V cards. You can create QR code. You can create counter pages, skills, service, testimonial, career teams. You see, so there are many kind of things apart from just portfolio. So in the next video, I'll be walking you through on the starter stage. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.